This is the second video in the series. So we've already created a reservation in video 1, and now we're going to work with those reservations. So you'll see here in the reservation list, we've got a couple of different reservations. You'll see also that both are owing money, so they'll show in red that there's an amount owing. Now to get more details on this reservation, we click Show, and that takes you into the reservation details. From here, you can change their site if you need to move people around. You can change the if they need Wi-Fi or bags of firewood, that type of thing, you can add those in at this time. You can cancel the reservation from here. You can change the camper and assign the reservation to somebody else, or you can click Finished and go back to the reservation list screen. So that's what the Show button does. This is also how you collect payment. So I'll go back in there again by clicking Show. So now we're going to collect payment from them. So say we collect a Visa number over the telephone. We click Visa. You can leave the card number and expiry date blank. It's not necessary to put that in there. The payment amount, so this is how much you've collected by ringing through on the machine. So say it's $278.25, we'll put that in, we'll click OK, and then the date you collected that payment. So if it's going to default to today's date, but if I go back, say I collected on Friday, so we'll change that to that date, and I'll click Finished. Now you'll see that a test user has a balance due of $0. Now whether or not they have a balance due, you can always check them in. So say that they are arriving, and we'll pretend that today's May 30th. We're going to check this person in. I click the link that says check in, and it's going to pop up a confirmation. Are you wanting to confirm the check-in of test user not on a scheduled arrival date? So the scheduled arrival date is set when you do the reservation, and this is just going to remind that you can override it, but it's going to remind you here. Okay, so now the status is not arriving yet. Start date is May 30th, so we're just going to go ahead and check him in on the wrong day, just to show you how this whole process is, how this all functions. So here we already have collected a payment, and it shows here when reservation was made, what day, what time, all that type of stuff. And we show that the payment was made here on May 1st by Visa, and DinoRV admin, that's the username that collected the payment, so it'll store all that information. So I'm going to say complete check-in, and that's going to check in that user. So now you'll see in the reservation list we're down to one person because we've already checked in the other person. And the next step is we can go to the in-park list by clicking on the left-hand side here. And the in-park list shows any people that are staying in the park. It'll also highlight users that are checking out today in red, and users that are gray are overstaying their reservation. In other words, they were supposed to have left and they haven't yet. So there's another Joe test, another user I created, and you can see here this was his payment. He still owes $23.30, and he's still staying in the park according to the system. So from this screen you can get into details to collect payment by clicking the Show link, same as the reservation list. You can also check them out here, and you can extend their stay. So if I want to extend this gentleman's stay, I can click Extend, and I'll extend it by 1 day. Okay. And now end date is May 2nd. I can do this a few more times to bring it up to May 5th, which is tomorrow. And you'll see I've done that a few times, and you'll see now the user's no longer in gray because they are not overstaying the reservation. We've extended the reservation. Also, you'll see now that the amount due has changed to $156.65, which is the difference between what he's already paid and what we just extended his stay to. So here I can go check out now, and to check out this user I'll click OK, and that's it, done.